the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. On the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing.
Only thing I consider impossible is losing. That's the shout out to my future. That's right, baby. Got it. I'm gonna shine like this. All that is my baby. This what we do. It's game time. It's tour time. It's Steve Waller on the sideline. Does that mean he's playing? I don't know. Let's enjoy the game. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button.
I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I consider impossible is losing. I've been waiting on the sidelines for a long time. Now I'm finally getting in the game. It's about time. This is my time. This is my time. The only thing I
punch that like button. It's Dolphins time, baby. Got a little late in my hair. It's Dolphins time. Listen, man, the game about to kick off soon. Starters going to be playing to start out. They get them one or two drives and get out of there, man. I say one. I don't care if it's good or bad, but yeah. But here we are, baby. Here we are. It's time to get to rolling. Yeah, man, y'all punch that like button on your way in the building. This is the last week. This is it, man. And then we got like a 2-week hiatus. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff in these 2 weeks. We're going to be setting goals. We're going to be, talk about expectations, giving predictions, doing all of that stuff. So over the next 2 weeks, get ready for it. There's some good content coming out, getting ready for the season, talking about all we need to know and all we need to look at for the season coming up. All right. But yeah, man. Good times are here. We at least got football for one more week, and then we got to wait 2 weeks. So let's enjoy this game. To be quite honest with you, third and fourth quarter, I don't know if it's going to be anybody that's going to make the team on the field for the most part, maybe one or two people on both sides of the football. But it's really about this first quarter and the second quarter. Two will come in, do your thing. Backup, come in and do your thing. And that's about it, man. That's what it's mainly about at the end of the day. And after that, you got a whole bunch of guys that's going to be playing that might be their last opportunity to even get a little bit of play in the NFL. Some of them will make the practice squad and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. Outside of that, man, like I said, let's enjoy the game. Make sure you punch that like button. Thank you for all those who love and support the channel. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to TD Finstalk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We're a fun bunch over here, man. We like to have fun. We like to joke, play, just have a good time, man. Life is short, so you just want to enjoy every moment that God is giving you on this beautiful green earth that he has made. So that's what we do over here. We enjoy it. Okay, we enjoy it. So come through. Let's have some fun. Hit that subscribe. And those who donate to the channel, thank you. And if you want to show some love via Cash App, the link is below, $TD Finstalk. We also have the Patreon. All right. We also have the Patreon. Matter of fact, let me pull the Patreon up because I'm going to drop the link to this stream. Patreon members, matter of fact, the whole game. You can come through if you want to come through for a little bit during the game at any point. The link will be on the Patreon site. Okay. If you want to join the Patreon, all you got to do is hit the link in the description of the video, join the Patreon, and you'll be able to come in, chop it up with me. We can talk about the season. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. I'm going to call the game, but we're going to in and out of Patreon members if anybody wants to come through, because we got Patreon members now. A few of y'all done signed up, but y'all still, shy. Y'all don't want to come on, which tells me you're probably on the Patreon to show love and support to the channel. But you do have that option to come on the show. All right. Let me see here. Let me see. Y'all give me a second. Pull this Patreon up real quick. That way I could drop the link for those people. They can come on in. All right. There we have it. Let me copy the link on my end and get it in there for people. Yes, man. Yeah, give me one moment so I can go ahead and post this. And what's up to my Kick viewers, man? Those on Kick right now. Thank y'all for tuning in. We trying to build a presence on Kick. All right. Let me see. Everyone remind TD his background music still on. I don't know what background music you talking about. Live stream link. All right. Next. Members only. Okay. Publish. All right. The link's been dropped for the Patreon members. All right. See here. Brandon said, I'm broke, but if I win the lotto, I will give you about $5. Hey, listen, Brandon, if you win the lotto, you go ahead and keep your money, man. You enjoy it. The last thing you want to do if you get some money is go broke, right? Especially if you covered it that much. But yeah, I love you, brother. Thanks for even the thought. All right. Your post is live and ready to share. All right, cool. So the Patreon link has been dropped. If you are a Patreon member, I'll be keeping a lookout on backstage. You can come through at any point. And again, thank you. All right, we've deferred. The kick is off, and it is game time. Let's go. Week 1, coach. We coming for you. But right now, we got the Jaguars, and they run into a wall to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm finna say. Okay, so we got the starters out there on defense. We got the starters, man. Okay. Starters on defense. Hill not playing TD. Yeah, well, I figured that Hill ain't gonna play the week 1, if that. You gotta keep an eye on what's going on out there. All right. Some people say, oh, TD, you're behind. Well, pause your TV for 10, 15 seconds and we'll be synced up. We're streaming, so streams are typically always behind. All right. I don't know if this Trevor or the backup. I don't know who playing for them, but right through the middle. Sack. First play. Who that? Chop? Oh, man. Don't let Chop go off this year. Don't let Chop go off this year. He flew right through the middle and he already out the game. Wow. Did they credit that to Chubb, even though Chop is the one that hit him? Because he wasn't down after Chop hit him, and Chubb was the last one to get him down. I wonder how they credit that. That was Chop. That wasn't Chubb. That was Chop. But Chubb might have got credit, which is weird. But we'll see. I'll check into that. All right, trips bunch to the right, one to the left, shotgun on 2nd and 19. Blitz coming, and we got flags. Miami looking to dial up pressure, so this is interesting. False start on the offense. So Miami is showing you right now this is what they're looking to do this year, dial up pressure, get pressure on these teams, and help the secondary out, man. That's how you got to do it. You don't want to expose the secondary. So you got to get heat. Now, I just wonder if teams will go into max protect. This is interesting. They trip to the right, one to the left, running back on the left hip, 4-bend, rush, look like it's coming. And we have a spy, no blitz. They set up the screen. And oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, thank you for hitting your own player. That screen was successful, y'all. If he didn't hit his own player, he would have been gone. Man. Listen, this is where you can't be overzealous. You getting at them with the pass rush, then all of a sudden they hit you with a screen because they know that's what you're trying to do. Another blitz, steps up, another mobile quarterback, and he got the first. Wow. See, this is what you worry about when you send pressure. Are you trying to be that kind of team that's just making quarterbacks nervous? Because that's good, but you can't do that with a mobile quarterback. He'll make you pay for it, and you'll get screened to death. That's bad business right there, y'all. We had him. How can you be 2nd and almost 30, I believe? Oh, wait, it's 4th down. Okay. I thought he had the first. They're going to measure this. That was the first down. Maybe y'all saw it different, but y'all tell me what you think in the chat. Was that not a first down? That was a clear as day first down. And they're saying 4th and 1. They going for it. I'm going to tell you now, they shouldn't have had to. That was a first down. Quarterback sneak, and he pushes the power forward. That's the first now. That's weird. Why didn't they use that new technology on the measurement? And let me tell you what I also don't like about this. They don't have any of their starters on the field. So get it together, Anthony Weaver. Good little start out, but then you're getting bit. Don't let them dry down this field. I'm going to be real disappointed. Here we go. Let's go. Make some plays. All right. We got extra protection on the line on the right side. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. We got a fan rush. Incomplete. Bad throw by the quarterback. He had his guy on a slant. It would have been a bang-bang, but he missed out on a quick 7-yard slant. Bad throw, but he got scared of that pressure. Again, y'all punch that like button for me. All right, here we go. Back at it. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Running back on the left hip. Oh, 6-man rush. And that's a negative 1.5 yard. Chubb stands him up. Y'all see all this pressure? That's a 6-man rush. Started with 4, and then they sent the outside linebacker and a corner blitz off the same side. Outside linebacker and a corner blitz came. They had 7 guys going towards the backfield. Whoo, boy. If this is an indication of the season, we playing dangerous football. Hey, if it work, it worked, though. But when it don't, it don't. 3rd and 11. Here we go. Single high safety. All right, back to pass. We zoning it out. They fire. Oh, this. He did drop it. Okay, cool. Incomplete pass. Wolford struck it right to his guy. He just dropped it. Kyle said, good job, D. I got to keep it a buck with you, Kyle. Not a good job by the defense, man. I expect more. Good job that they off the field. But the way that went down, I'm not a big fan of, but love this little return. Okay, they got him to the 23-yard line. All right, Tua time. Offense has been struggling. It is time for the offense to get their act together. Come on, get out there, throw your little quick passes, take some, let's run the ball, and let's get in the end zone and go sit the starters. All right, here we go, man. They better make something happen, man. The offense has really been underwhelming this training camp. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, this has been one of the most underwhelming training camps I've ever witnessed. Just not like, and again, like, I'm like, people, not just me, I already knew this, but I kind of like ignore it. But now I really, it's ingrained in my system. Tyreek is the start and finish to this offense. Yeah, we can go out there, dink and dunk, make some runs and still score here and there. But at the end of the day, for us to have explosive offense, it's Tyreek Hill. It's Tyreek. It is Tyreek. TD, no Venmo. Oh, man, everybody keep asking me about Venmo. I don't have Venmo. I got PayPal and Cash App. PayPal and Cash App. So hit me up over there if you can, man. No Venmo though. Everybody keep it. I gotta just figure it out. I have to set me up a Venmo account. Venmo me. Yeah, but just hit me up in the Cash App or the PayPal if you want to show some love. Greatly appreciate it. And thanks in advance whether you do or not. Thanks for even asking. All right. Let me see here. All right. Cash App Ghetto AF, bro. Shaking my head. I've heard people say that before, but I don't really subscribe to the stereotypical things in society today. I always say to myself, okay, if it's ghetto, what makes it ghetto? Why? That's a question you really got to ask yourself. What makes it ghetto? Then you start to get down to why are you actually saying that? What makes Cash App ghetto? Interesting. Play action, Tua, screen. And we got blockers. Clip them, first down. Oh, we got a flag, though. You got Zell, TD? Yeah, I got Zell. Yeah, I got Zell. Just got to, I don't know what email is set to. And I ain't giving my phone number because my haters will be blowing me up all day. I ain't got time for that. I have to look to see which email is set up to. We about to find out who the flag on. Probably us. Yep, 1st and 15. Here we go. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Shifting and running back to the right side. Tua takes the snap. Blitz coming. Oh, my God. Oh, at least Tua didn't get killed. Tua almost got killed. He almost got picked off. They sent the blindside blitz. They're answering Weaver's call. You want to blitz us? Okay, we'll do the same thing to y'all. We were trying to throw a little quick behind the line of scrimmage pass, and it got batted in the air. All right, 2 to the right, shotgun. Heavy line of scrimmage, tight end hiding, Tua back to pass, throws a quick slant right into the spot where Washington is, and the defense was sitting there waiting on them to catch it so they could tackle it. So we're behind the sticks. That's going to be a 3 and out. unless Mike going to be crazy and go for it on 4th and 4 in preseason, which I doubt they will. But we've seen crazier things happen. And I don't know if Jacksonville's playing their starting D. Oh, this 3rd and 6. What happened then? Okay. Well, hey, we got a chance. I thought it was 3 and out because of that penalty on that first play. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Get him out the game, Mike. Get him out the game. Tua taking sacks and hits. Get him out the game, Mike. He ain't got nothing to prove. Get him out the game. Get the man out the game. Oh, Lord. And I'm just the thought of this our starting unit. Oh. And I'm going to tell you, this probably is Jacksonville backup side. That's a good punt. That is a good punt. That is a good punt. How the twos doing us like that, man? Don't get me started. All right, let me read these super chats. Then I'm going to read the Cash App. Somebody bless me on the Cash App. Salute to you. And like I always tell y'all, I always prefer the Cash App. So, the platform we streaming on don't take most of the cash that y'all give me. All right, your hard-earned money. So I always appreciate the Cash Apps over anything. Let me see. Void Century said TD not stressing offense being mid because Waddle, Reek, Waller, and A-Chain, our main 4 weapons, have not played yet. Also, thanks for the DC Best Fins pod out. Dolphins Collective. Yeah, man. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, man. We doing our thing. But yeah, I'm not stressing, but here's what I am bothered about. There's a lot of talk about, Tua starting the game, really good chemistry with Eskridge and all these guys, right? If we're that big on chemistry, the gaining of it, then what about the loss of it? Because he ain't getting no chemistry with Waddle and Reek them because he ain't getting no reps. He's literally calibrating for a whole nother receiver group. And then when the time comes to play, he just supposed to hit the light switch. All right, back to the calibration of the. No, that ain't how it works. And that bothers me. So I'm just being patient, hoping those guys get back on the practice field and don't just be like, game time decision and they really didn't get reps and then they playing. That's a problem for me, man. So I am concerned about that. So there is a little bit of concern, not stress, but there is a little bit of my concern for the lack of reps that he's getting with his main guys right now. Hopefully that makes sense. I might have to reboot this thing. It's like lagging on me a little bit. Yeah, hopefully I make it to halftime. If this stream goes out at any moment, I'll be back in about 90 seconds because that means I need to just reboot my system and stuff because I don't know why it's like taking a little longer than normal to do almost everything I'm asking it to do. So just FYI, because I never restarted it last night. It could possibly be an issue. Sloth said, so our defense barely stopped their backup offense and our starting offense couldn't get it first down on backups. It's a wrap. Nah, we ain't gonna think too deep into this. Hey, but salute to Liz Isabel Damas. Salute. Drop some love in the Cash App. All love and just put it as a gift. Just so you know, you can always give a gift in Cash App and leave a message too if you want to. Just FYI. Like Mitchell McCormick did, just bless me on the Cash App as well. And Mitchell said, Ryan Fitzpatrick available? Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, man, don't do that. We ain't going that far right now. All right, here we go. Jacksonville 2nd and 5 after they caught a pass. All right, we got everybody at the line of scrimmage, and they handed, come on. How do you got 8 players at the defensive line of scrimmage, and they still open up a hole like that? What is going on? These ain't even they starters. Did y'all see we had like 8 guys lined up on the D-line coming after the run, and they still created a wide gap, and he go right through to the next level. Oh, y'all better be better, man. Five on the line, 6 now where they back out of it. 5-man rush, pressure coming, quarterback running. Oh, he picks up a first. They're going to give a 1 yard short because he slid. Nope. They're going to give him a half a yard short. Wolford got 9 yards. I'm telling y'all now, that's probably going to be our issue this year. We're going to get pressure on the quarterback, but they're going to escape it and start killing us because we're going to zone out. We're zoning. Zone and matching it. It's not great. Here we go. First from the 49. 4-man line this time. All right. They end around and they get about 6 yards on that. Smarty J, mark my words, the Bears back up stuffing us at the goal line 4 straight times is an indicator that we will not have a running game this year. Listen, I can't dispute what you're saying. I got to be patient and wait to see what happens in the regular season. But I ain't gonna lie, man, this season looking a little suspect. But man, we gotta hold on. We gotta hold our hope. We're gonna see. All right. Here we go again. All right, heavy line of scrimmage. This might be out of they running the ball. Oh, they get 2.5 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1.5. Willie Gay on the stop. New York Jets Indy said, what's up, bro? Love your content. When is W&B back? Wake up and ball. Me and Richie talking through that now because we just got to make sure that it works with our schedules, all right? Let me put that there. All right, yeah. So we just got to make sure it works through our schedules. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. A tight formation. Oh, go get it. They fumbled the snap, and they get on top of it where they're punting the ball. And let me say this, y'all. This is what I be talking about, too. Teams be having self-inflicted issues, and we be like, oh, the defense balled out today. They didn't give up nothing. That's 2 drives in a row. The first drive, that 3rd down would have put him at the 30-something yard line in field goal range. He just misfired it, and the receiver still should have caught it and dropped it. Now they 4th and 1, flip the field, and they just literally high snap and lose like 20 yards. And we return it to the 19. Let's go, offense. But this is the stuff I be talking about, and we judge it and be like, well, the defense played well. We only held them to – no. This ain't the type of defense you want to see. It's not the type – because this is why we get beat by the good teams. See, bad teams like this, we sometimes even barely win those. But we beat them, and then when we get to the good teams and they don't make those mistakes, we get beat up on. And we let games like this where we win, but it's a bad team making those mistakes, think to us like, well, but we won 9 games. And we're actually a good team. No, you got to perform flawless against the bad teams, and you got to fight and be good against the good teams. It's crazy to me. That's how you beat Jacksonville last year. Yeah. Perfect example, actually. Perfect example. Again, shout out to anybody that wants to join the Patreon. Let's see. Trying to get 6 more Patreon members. 6 more Patreon members. That's my goal before the season starts. So anybody want to join the Patreon, go ahead, click on the link in the description of the video and become a Patreon member. I dropped the link to all the game streams and late night streams where you can come on, ask your questions, chop it up with me, talk about whatever you want to talk about related to the Dolphins through the Patreon. So join, and that's also a way you can show your support to the channel as well. Salute to those dropping donations on the channel via the chat and in the Cash App and PayPal. Thank y'all for the love and support. This is what I do. manage this channel. What is that? Oh, I thought he was injured. He good. That's what I do to manage the channel so we can do bigger and better things. All right. But again, always thank y'all for the love and support. Elder Bruce Jones in the building. I see you, man. Salute to you. But I need people to hit that like button, though. We do need people to hit that like button. Go ahead and punch that like button. Some people always tell me, TD, I wish I could donate, but I can't. I wish I could do this, but I can't. Hey, hitting that like button free. Hitting that like button is free. If you really care about the channel and you wish you could do more, it's all good, but punch that like button, all right? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. All right, here we go. Tua time. This is the drive, though. They're gonna knock off that rust. Here we go. This is where they want to take some shots. It's probably an out route right here. Tua, shotgun. Nope, they hand it off. Bounce out to the right side. Bruiser, like that head. I like that shoulder down. Punish him. 6-yard run to the right. Love it, love it, love it. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Pistol formation. They got a loaded middle of the field. 4 down linemen. Tua, back to pass. Tua steps up. Tua takes a sack. Loses 3.5 yards. That's oh my gosh, that's the tight end. That's the tight end. That's not good though. Oh, this isn't good. All right, keep the faith. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. Tua back to pass. Oh my. Incomplete pass. Tua under pressure. They sent the corner blitz. He got nervous. Terrible spot. Just a terrible spot. I don't know what to say about it. Like, I don't know what to say, man. I don't like, these are ours. We better beat the Colts. This offensive line is bad. You can't blame the offensive line on that. It was a corner blitz. A corner blitz ain't on the O-line. The corner blitz is on the quarterback to identify that it was coming and he was looking right at it, and you have to hit your hot or just fire the ball in the right place. That was all on Tua. That has nothing to do with it O-line. A corner blitz. Matter of fact, what's even worse, you had 2 DBs on 3 receivers, and they blitzed 1. So it was technically a 1-on-3 over there. Now, the O-line, terrible too. Let's not even say the O-line. The tight end on the play before that when he got sacked, it wasn't the O-line, it was the tight end. The blocking is bad. We know that. But on plays like that, no, Tua, get your act together. Get your act together. That's too like, and here's the deal. We can recognize no Tyreek Waddle, okay. But on that play, it didn't matter. It was just a bad throw. That could have been Tyreek or Waddle. It was just a bad throw. I can tell y'all now the story. I ain't going on Twitter, but if I went on Twitter, I can tell you now the receiver ran the wrong route. These people crazy, man. Oh my gosh. TD, our starting offense hasn't scored a single point the entire preseason. Lord. Take the wheel. We got to do better, though. We got to do better. And we will. This ain't no panic. Now, here's the embarrassing part, right? You got to sit these starters now. You can't march them back out there for a third rep, unlike any other team in the league. And then you don't want them to go out there for a third rep and then get shut down again. Then you really embarrassed. And you at home. Just sit them down, they lick their wounds, and just put it in Zach, and let's just play this like a normal third preseason game. This is also why I didn't want none of the starters to play. We are so cooked. It's early, y'all. It's early. Oh, my gosh. The haters are present. All right, back to pass, and there go another run by the quarterback. Slides, gets 4 yards, but they're probably going to have a holding call on the O-line. It's probably going to be holding on the O-line here. Let the offense play the whole half. They need to work. CB, I totally disagree. This offense don't need to play the whole half because this offense ain't even gonna be playing in the regular season like this. You serve to gain nothing by keeping them out there right now. This ain't the group you want to get. Now, you want to keep that O-line out there, but by all means. But Tua, why is he in there? Why is Tua in the game? All you're doing is making them look bad. I disagree. Quick screen, they got blockers, and they pick up a nice little 12-yard chunk maybe. Cheap motion is gone. Check down city since we stopped that. At least it seems like it. Man, we're gonna roast it by every single sports analyst this week and every YouTuber out there shaking my head. LOL TD, I don't know, man. 30 years of this. What do we do? Get ready for better days, man. Get ready for better days. I told y'all this years ago that this was our sentence, that we got to live with it. All right, nice run D. Ran into a wall. 1 yard run. 1 yard run. And the starting defense is that the starting defense? Because a lot of these guys don't look like, Chubb out there, Phillips. Let me see. Morris, Wardy. Let me look at this unit here. Let me look at this unit. This is interesting. Chubb, okay. Chubb is there. Phillips is there. Interior, oh, man. He keeping them out there. That should be holding. Okay, good. That's a sack. 4th down coming up. Now Jalen Phillips and them getting pumped because they did something special. They finally got to him. Now get them out the game. Why are they in the game? Somebody get this man some calming tea, Jets. Lowski. I mean, man, I ain't even worried about y'all. See, you just encouraged me, Lowski. I was a little like, man, what are we doing? But then whenever somebody that rep the Jets come in here talking crap, I get encouraged. Oh, well, I keep forgetting we played the Jets twice. That's 2 wins right there. That's 2. Like, you just made me feel better. I appreciate you, bro. Jets suck. Smarty Jam said 2 drives, Waddle, 0 targets. Waddle out there? Is Waddle even out there, y'all? Was Waddle playing? Don't tell me Waddle was playing because I actually get mad for real. I don't think Waddle playing. TD, the Dolphins are killing all my optimism. Hell. Oh, boy. Waddle playing. Man, what y'all talking about? Oh, Lord, I see Waddle right there in my face. Waddle been out there this whole time and we can't do nothing? What is going on? And the starters back out there. Oh, boy. All right, this the one. They going to take it down there. We're going to get this TD. We're going to get this touchdown. All right, man, we're going to get this touchdown. We're going to get this touchdown right here. They got their second unit in the game, and who knows, they might be putting their third unit in. We're going to get a touchdown on this one right here. You know, I got to go get my cup, but I'll shake the bottle. Here we go. All right, 1st and 10. 2 to the right. That's a lot of cushion outside. You better make something happen. 1-on-1 to Waddle. That's a lot of cushion. Should be guaranteed. Waddle, yep. Now he's sitting down in the zone spot throwing, but that's 6-7 yards right there to Waddle. You can see that pre-snap. Yeah, you can hit him on the quick one. All right, here we go. Let's go. Is that Darren Waller? I don't know. Is that Waller behind Waddle? Number 85, who is that? Run, 1st down. Nice tackle, but 1st down. Repeat after me. The Fins are mid. Yeah. What team you repping? Oh, my gosh. Now Waddle came out the game. Man, see, I hate. See, this is what I hate. I hate when I gotta sound like the Debbie Downer all the time, even though they ain't doing nothing but giving us Debbie Downer stuff. See, I hate moments like this. I want to be pumped, excited. I want to be like, yeah, man, you know, they'll talk about some optimistic stuff, and then they come out here doing this ridiculous stuff, and it's like you gotta tell the truth. It's like, I hate moments like this, man. I get it when people be like, bro, why you always gotta be so negative? I know, right? Why do I always have to be so negative? I'm tired of being negative. They keep on like testing me. They want me to compromise my integrity. They keep saying, okay, you don't have to be negative. You can lie and be positive. In moments of negativity, you can just act like you're seeing positive. And that's like testing my integrity. I hate moments like this because it's like, I want to be positive. But defensive line may had a sack the last time they were out. I don't know. I'm trying to find something, right? We're going to score a touchdown on this drive, though. This is the one right here. I'm going to tell you now. You go 3 possessions. Just the thought of it is like, why? What? Like, I'm already like the first 2, like, really? But you go 3 against the 2nd and 3rd team, and man, I don't care that Tyreek ain't a Waddle out there. This your line. This your O-line. Ollie Gordon's gonna be your guy. A-Chain out here playing with fire. Pistol, Tua, let's make a play. Here we go, Tua, handoff. Oh, nice lane. Oh, 4.5 to 5 yards run. Come on, guy. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's been 5-6 years. I know Rome ain't been. All right, give the team another 6 years to get it rolling. Oh man, hey, that was a joke because you triggered me at first. You triggered me at first, but you finished it off right. Never mind. Boy, you almost got me. You almost got me. Oh, let's go to her. Oh, my dude. Tua with, I don't know what Tua just did. 3rd and 6. I can't even explain it. He play action, turned around, went one way, back the other, and ran. And he had to read right away. When he turned around, he had to read right away over the middle, the intermediate. And he just skipped it and waited for the next one and misfired. All right, let's make a play. Here it is, 3rd and 6. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield. Oh, no. Oh, I thought he picked it off. Lord. Oh, my gosh. Incomplete pass. Oh, my God. Tua said, man, we going for it. Now, this is going to be the ultimate embarrassment if you don't get it. He'll get it. But this is going to be the ultimate embarrassment if you don't get this, bro. I need my cup with ice in it. I got to shake the cup or something. We're going to get it. Just, man, run these guys to the sticks, turn around, bang, bang, and let's go, man. Don't be cute. And they sending blitz. You better hit somebody right away. Tua back to pass. Tua fires. Got him, I guess. Oh, boy, you better hold on. All right, 1st down, Washington to the 39. See, and once again, one of those other moments that I be telling y'all, especially in the regular season, when you got to go for it on 4th down at midfield all the time, and it don't even be 4th and 1 and 2, 4th and 6. It's just not good. You got to, just to get a field goal, you got to go for it on 4th downs. All right, this is going to be play action. Nope, motion. To a handoff to the left. Nice lane. 1st down. That's a nice run for Gordon off that left side. 10 yards. There we go. Jonah, okay. Nice seal block. Who is 55? Brewer had a good block, but his guy is the same one that made the tackle, though. All right, 2nd and 1. Dang, I thought that was a first, man. I'm seeing things. That should have been a 1st down. Pistol formation. You got cushion on the outsides, man. Quick out route. Nope, he handed off. And, okay, we get the first, though. All right, 1st down. You got to jump on the pile like that. All right, win field goal range at the 25-yard line. What I do like is Ollie's pushing the pile forward. I know. I saw that, Meyer. Tyreek like, man, what is y'all doing, bro? Dang, bro. Call Drew. Dang, bro. Anyway, 1st and 10. Here we go. Pistol formation. We got a lot of deep safeties. The middle of the field open. He handed out. No, he kept it. All right. There nice move, Washington. Oh, touchdown, baby. Woo, let's go. Super Bowl, baby. We back. Oh, I slay myself. Hey, man, I got to load this song, man. Watch, it's going to act up on me. All right, man. We got a 3-yard pass turned into a 25-yard touchdown. Let's go. And I think that was on a crosser route. Oh, we going for 2? Oh, yeah. This is a pride conversion. Get them off the field. This is a pride conversion right here. We don't look that bad. Let's pile on it. Get the 2. Here we go. Tua, shotgun. Tua, hands and fakes the handoff. Oh, yes. Did he get it, Ralph? Yes. That's a 2-point conversion by Brown. That's not what you call it. That's Brown. I was thinking that that was Waller. He bobbled the pass, but he secured it before he went out of bounds. Somebody said low key very concerning. It's all good. We just warming up, baby. We just warming up, baby. Now Tua is ready. Bench the starters. Man, they should have been benched before this game even started. I don't even know why he put them out there. Now we're sitting here gonna have more concerns than optimism. And you leave it. You do this to us going with 2 weeks of no football going into the regular season. Do this mess. That's what I be talking about, man. Y'all punch that like button for me. Trouble sharing the video, man. See, yeah, they want me to start my computer over. I think tripping. But hey, man, a score is a score. We got the touchdown. It's about winning games, and I don't care if we play like this against any team as long as we get the W. Problem is when you play the good teams, this is why we don't get the W. And that's my issue. Play the song, TD. I'm trying to load it, man. You got to give me a sec. Yeah.
Hey, oh, hey, hey,
oh,
hey, hey. The new anthem for the new era. Fins up. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Throw it up. Throw your foe up in the sky. Throw it up. Let them know that we gon' ride. Where you from? We be reppin' worldwide. What is the come up? We been down for a minute. This the come up. We been reppin' staying consistent. This the come up. Now the world gotta feel it. Reppin' so loud. Whole world gotta hear it. Dolphins on the cliz-out. Tick, tick, tiz-out. Till we reach the tiz-out. This a never stiz-out. Reppin' till we drizz-out. So low D, I be reppin' with this hip-hop. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. Throw them fins up. Throw them fins up. Hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix.
It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Ain't no more relying on fits. It's time for Tua to get us lit. That's why we got Waddle at 6 and Jalen Phillips is a brick at 36. We got Javon Hollins, Madden hit stick. Eichenberg protecting hips. Too holy nigga, he ain't slip. Run along, he got that gritter, triple threat, he so legit. Garner Coleman, Jared Dokes, the 7th round was such a gift. That's why we toast, that's why we sip, that's why we reppin' MSM. Miami sports music, don't confuse it, don't abuse it. Unless you want a new contusion, real talk, ain't no illusion. Solo D started a movement, MSM the institution. TD Fins the contribution, yeah we started a new unit.
Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mix. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit.
Yeah.
MIAMIDOLPHINs. When do I begin? I've been rapping since a kid. If you rapping, then we can. Welcome to Perfectville. We asking what was Shula do. He would take the leg and spin it like a hula hoop. He say,
let it coach. Oh,
Me into it, in into it, come and change the game. Watch the squad ball out. Got the fans all excited, coolers out, grills on. Got the tailgate ignited. It's the Aqua One Society. They know we stay united. DWA, we be down and started right. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mid. Throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit, throw them fins up, throw them fins up, hit. It's the new era and we back up in the mid.
Who that?
So low, so low, so low. So low, so low, so low. Yeah. Hey, TD Fin. They know it's coming. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. I keep telling y'all I'm gonna hit Solo up, man. But yeah, I'm gonna really have to hit him up because what we need to do is just take the song banger. It is a hit, man. People send me and Solo videos all the time of they kids in the backseat jamming to it before a Dolphin game, after a Dolphin game, singing every word by word. And what we need to do is just go ahead and rewrite some of it, re-record some of it, I would say. And that's the first down for the Jags. We need to re-record it and make it timeless. Because when we first did it, he already told me too. He already told me. He was like, man, your verse fire, but I'm scared that it's not timeless. I'm scared that after a year or two, it's going to have all kind of names that I said, yeah, you might be right. But that's what I was feeling at the time. So, yeah, man, we might just have to re-record it, and then I'll put a timeless verse on there. And then make that official banger that can go for years and years, man. So I'm gonna hit him up because last time he told me I had to come back down there and then we needed to get in the studio. So I went and did one session in the studio, did about 2 takes, and we was out of there. So yeah, I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna hit him up. All right. Chop still in. Choppy isn't in the game for real? It don't matter. If Shannon Tindall out there, then the backup's in. Well, if Chop out there, he probably just getting some more reps. He the younger guy. That's what that is. This the backups now, technically. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 41. Tapping that helmet. They got a loaded box. Play action. You could tell they were tapping out of that run because the box was loaded. Tight end breaking every tackle known to man, and now he gets 7 yards. 7 yards. Timlin Tour, thanks for the donation on the Cash App, bro. Salute to you. Didn't leave a message, but thank you. I appreciate the love. For those who want to donate on the Cash App, the link is below as it's scrolling across the screen. $TDPhinstalk. Also trying to add Patreon members. If you want to become a Patreon member, you're able to come into the stream and chop it up with me and talk to me about what you think about the team at any time, all season long. So if you join the Patreon, just click that link in the description of the video and go ahead and join. Let's see, we got a false start on the Jacksonville Jaguars, though. False start. It's the new anthem for the new era. Ain't that crazy? The new anthem for the new era, but this new era ain't fairer. Ooh, them bars. New anthem for the new era, but this new era ain't new fairer. Ooh, see, I usually charge for stuff like this, but y'all get exclusive bars, man, for free. Y'all get exclusive bars, man. TD, it's me, Miguel. Salute, Miguel. What's up, man? How you feeling? He can go to Pittsburgh. The error, not error. That's a good one, too. It's a new era, not new era. But yeah, but it wouldn't be distinctive enough, you know. Some people can't comprehend lyrics that well. Have the chat write the lyrics for you, TD. Hey, man, that'd be a good exercise. That'd be a good exercise. That'd be pretty dope. TD, check your text. LOL. Oh, man, I got about 15 text messages. Let me see. Look for the homie Chris. There he is. All right. Oh, sweet. Salute to Isabel. Man, listen, man, Chris. Isabel's a rock star, man. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. This girl got so many accomplishments at a young age in her life already. As a freshman making the flag football team, salute to you, Isabel. Now go rock it out. Go rock it out, ball out, have a good time doing it as always, and make sure you keep those grades right in school, but you're a superstar. You are a superstar. And listen, from me to you, I'm proud of you because you're always making your dad proud, all right? So that's always something that you should be proud of. So salute to you. Rock it out this year. Have a great year. And let me know how it goes, all right? Hit that like button, everybody. Give Isabel some love. Punch that like button. All right. No. Load for me. All right. Oh my gosh, why does it do this? Oh well. All right. TD, two of the greatest quarterback I ever seen. You just got your sight. Salute, man. Salute to the Bears, man. Just got his sight, man. That's always beautiful. Trips to the left, one to the right, a jet sweep coming around the edge, and he's gone. First down to the 24-yard line. Yeah, the cameraman just failed on that. That's a penalty on the cameraman. He got food. Here we go. Single back. Handoff up the middle, runs into a brick wall at the 25-yard line. 2nd and 10 coming up. TD, you know what I'm saying is true. He even better than Montana. I mean, I've never seen the state of Montana play football, so maybe he is. I have no clue. All right, back to pass. Throws. Terrible throw. 3rd and 11 coming up. Incomplete. Let's keep him out of the end zone, baby. Let's go win this game. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Doug said defense is legit. Y'all gonna learn. All right, back to pass. Throws it up. Oh, he dropped it. He just dropped it. Incomplete. They'll kick a field goal. See, once again, this is where I do be sounding negative because people will say, oh, the defense did a good job. They killing themselves. The Jags offense killing themselves. That's a receipt. That's a corner that Marshall got beat. Tight end. Perfect throw in his chest, and he just drops it for a 1st and goal. But since they ain't get the touchdown or put the points they needed up, the defense balling. Man, this whole game, they've been killing themselves on offense. We don't never recognize that, though. We just be like, oh, man, no. This is the stuff I evaluate. This is how I evaluate the game. Context matters. And this is exactly why those who don't use context and why we're doing good or bad, it's why you always think we can beat the good teams and why you always confuse why we don't. And instead of recognizing what I'm saying, we start to find, okay, no, we got to find the excuse or the reason why. Been telling you the reason why. You can easily know with the team. Now, I'm not judging this preseason game on what our team is going to be. But by week 5, you can easily tell the type of team we are. If we have what it takes to beat some of the better teams or not, you can tell. And I'm not talking about Buffalo. They are in our division. Every division game is division teams play each other tough, period. Anywho. Okay. All right, cool. They got 6 of them. We'll know by week 5 what we got as a team. And the record doesn't tell you that. What tells you that is how they're playing on the field. Their performance on the field will tell you that. All right, well, I'll get 6 and send them over to you. All right, the kick is off. Score is 8-3. Dolphins looking to extend the lead. Look for Zach Wilson to be coming out soon, as we'll have the ball at the 32-yard line. Here we go. Let's see what Zach Wilson can do. Well, hopefully it better be Zach Wilson. Tua better be done. Here we go, Zach Wilson time. Let's see if he'll have better success. 2 to the left. Shotgun sends Taj Washington in motion, but that's a bubble screen for Taj. And Taj follows his lanes properly and gets 8 yards. Good execution. All right, here we go. Zach is under center this time. Ollie in the backfield. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Taj Washington. They hand it off. Nice run by Ollie. Gets about 7 yards, and that's a first down. Ollie need to sit. Ain't he our only healthy back? Well, he's like our only back. So, I mean, we got 2 more, but they barely know the playbook. And so he'll sit at halftime, and then those guys will probably get a quarter each. All right, 2 to the left. Zach back to pass. Zach quick on the outside, and that's good for 5 yards, and that's going to be Eric Ezukama. Ezukama, man, who's literally fighting for a roster spot this year. Trips to the right, one to the left. Shotgun. Zach with an empty backfield. Extra tight end on the left side. Back to pass. Zach throws. Terrible throw. He just got Taj hit in the back. That's absolutely terrible throw. Just absolutely terrible throw. Sell way too high. Yeah, we gotta. I don't know. Can't we just be one of those optimal teams? Zach back to pass. Quick. Who was that? Cut him. Who was it? Eskridge. No, don't cut Eskridge, but bruh. You just blew the opportunity. 4th and 4. We're going to go for it. Oh, my gosh. Come on, Eskridge. You done earned the right on this team. Don't do that, though. That made me feel like, hey, that's going to be you week 8 when we need you or something. No. 4th and 4. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. All out blitz. Oh, there we go. Tosh, baby. I told y'all, man. Tosh said, man, I'll take care of it. And good throw by Zach. Got to give him the love. All right, that's a run to the right for about 2 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. 2 to the left. Back to pass. Quick screen. And that's Ezukama for 2 yards. 2.5-ish. Third and 6. Here we go. What's going on? Think we got a timeout. Oh, 2-minute warning. I got you. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, sure. Hey TD, who's winning? 8-3 Miami.
I can use
8-3 Miami. It's going to be a depressing year, man. We're going to be all right, y'all. We are going to be all right this year. You got to believe. Miami will not be all right. You lie to yourself, you lie to whoever. You're correct. First down, Ollie. First down, Ollie right there. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Zach back to pass. Zach flushed out of the pocket. Zach runs, gets 3 yards out of bounds. All right, Zach. Ooh, incomplete. You got to come down with that 82. 3rd and 7 coming up. Eskridge. What a good defense. All right, trips to the right, one to the left. All out blitz look like it's coming, but they back out of it. Zach under pressure, sacked. They're going to kick a field goal. He sacked at the 35-yard line. Man, put Ewers in the game. Like, what we doing? Just put Ewers in the game, man. Let me get the charger. Holding that knee. He good. Where the kicker? Where Jason Sanders? Am I missing something? Sanders hurt? False start on the offense. Oh my gosh. This is crazy work, man. This is crazy work right now. All right, first and 15, throws it over the middle, good for 7 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is wild. Quick out route, good for 4 yards. 3rd and 4 coming up. All right, 3rd and 3. Trips to the left, 1 to the right. Blitz is coming off the left. Oh, he escapes it and gets 2 yards. I don't know how, but they do force a 4th down, but we got a flag, and I don't know what this flag is for. I don't know what the flag is for. Holding on the defense, automatic 1st down. All right, quick strike over the middle for 5 yards. 14 seconds left. They're going to kick a dangerously deep, long field goal. 57 or 58 yarder. Oh, boy. And they nail it. They nailed a field goal. If you're a Patreon member, I would love for you to come in and give me your thoughts so far of the Miami Dolphins team. The link to the stream for those who get a Patreon subscription is already on the Patreon. Here's my thoughts. Offense is terrible. Defense is suspect. And it's well, I keep seeing people in the chat say defense looks good. I'm not sure what you're looking at. Are you talking about the one every 3 or 4 plays that we send 5 or 6 and we get to their quarterback against their second and third team? All the drop passes their offense have in the secondary of wide open guys? That's not going to work in the regular season. That's not going to work when it matters most. It's not going to work when you play in an actual good team or starters for that matter on a bad team. Hard to grade the defense. You know, that's fair, but no, it's not actually. It's actually easy to grade them. Now, if they were balling out on them now, then we would say it's hard to grade them because of the circumstance. They're playing backups, but they're playing backups. I can grade them. We're up 8-6 as a product of how bad the Jags are looking. Here's where our hope lies. When Tyreek gets back, when the backup, when A-Chain and those guys get back, when we're at full strength, ready for the season, that's where the hope lies. All right, we have our first Patreon member coming in the building. Shout out to H-Town, Chop, and True. Talk to me, brother.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. You got the link on the Patreon, right?
Yep.
Awesome. Welcome. Talk to me. What's your thoughts, man?
Man, I left the super chat saying it, but the last game of the season, when the starting offense goes against a backup defense, Bo Nix showed you what's supposed to happen. Like, it crushed our team. They tried to hide that score from us. And in some type of way, the Jets managed, they sneaky. Those Jets, they trash, they sneaky. They managed to some kind of way show our team the score, and that kind of crushed our momentum. But that's what's supposed to happen when the starting offense goes against a backup defense. What we did out there made 0 sense. Bo Nix doesn't have a Water or a Hill or a Shannon, none of that. And he still destroyed the backups for a Super Bowl team. The backups for a Super Bowl team that has a good GM, that drafts well, that whatever you want to say, there's no reason why against a trash team like Jacksonville that we should have our starting offense going against their backups and be struggling like that. And I'm sorry, if Hill was out there and you would have went 2 straight drives without even trying to throw him the ball, what would the headlines be? You got Waddle, who's supposed to be your future out there, and you're not even trying to throw him the ball. Mike McDaniel dialed up that play. That was a straight up, ain't no reads, snap the ball, throw a 7-yard to Waddle and get him out the game. If this is supposed to be your number 2 guy who you paying over $80 million, $90 million to, then why is it taking you 3 drives to throw him the ball 1 time? That averages out to 4 targets a game. You think Jamar Chase wants 4 targets a game? You think Justin Jefferson wants 4 targets a game? You think Garrett Wilson wants 4 targets a game? What is happening with this offense? It ain't just, we can't run the ball. This is just, it's not flowing. It's not being executed. I don't know. And like I said, this defense ain't even jamming them and doing the stuff that we're going to probably be seeing all year in their backups. Like, I don't know what else to say.
You said it all. You spot on, man. It's embarrassing too, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just not a good look. You know what it is? We look so small for even this moment. And this is nothing. I know people go, it's just preseason, but we look so small in the moment. Like it's almost like we're not even trying to look for anything to be explosive. It's like, hike the ball, let's see if we can work it. Work it instead of it don't even feel like we have a dominator's mentality. Everything we do is like underneath, just trying to move the chains. Let's methodically do this. And that's an indictment. That is an indictment on this offense and also the quarterback. It's an indictment. When you're literally for the last 2 years, we've been running a ultra restricted offense. Like, it's been like really tampered to, okay, let's just stick to this right here. Let's not get outside of this. And I think the league just figured this out, bro. They know, okay, this is what Miami wants to do. They want to be explosive, use the speed across the middle, going deep. Let's take that away, force the quarterback to dink and dunk all day, and he got to be perfect doing it. The O-line got to be perfect doing it. The running backs, the blocking, everything got to be perfect doing it. And everybody rears their ugly little head at times. On this play, it's the O-line. On the next play, it's the quarterback. On the play after that, it's a receiver dropping the ball. On the next play after that, oh, that's a solid run. Then next play, oh, there goes the penalty. Oh, there goes the bad pass. Oh, there goes a good pass. But teams don't care about you dinking and dunking. They literally know that you're going to eventually make more mistakes. And they're going to play the right game. It's bad business, man. So I hate it. I just think we've been figured out, and teams are literally saying, beat us with all the underneath stuff and be mistake-free. And we can't do that.
Yep.
We can't.
Yeah. It's very disheartening. Like, Tua has not seen a starting defense. That Bears didn't play their starters.
I don't. Nobody has. You're right. And also, this is the first touchdown in preseason for the first team. A 3-yard pass that really is the run after the catch for 25. The first touchdown for the first team, and they have yet to play starters, a starting defense. And again, it's early, bro. It's early. We got to see these behaviors in the regular season, but this does not give me like just automatic confidence about Daniel Jones week 1 on the road, home opener for the Colts, who have a pass rush too.
Man. That's all I wanted to say, man. I just had to vent because I was like, this is not looking good.
Yeah, I get it, bro. But big up salutes to you. Thanks for joining the Patreon, becoming a member, man. Hopefully I hear from you often, bro, because you know what you know what you talk about.
Thank you.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. That's what's up, man. Salute to H-Town Chopping True coming in, showing some love by joining the Patreon and talking it up. He right too, man. He's spot on. But this is where we are as a team, man. Shout out to Void Century, just dropped some love via super chat. Said, I didn't even know why y'all give Fins y'all energy. I stopped caring about anything this team does till Tua, McDaniel, and Greer gone. Only watch TD because he's funny. That's funny. But I get what you're saying. I do understand what you're saying and your sentiments. A lot of people are off of this team. I get messages every day. I'm officially no longer a fan of the team until they get a new owner or they get a new GM or they get a new quarterback. People hit me up all the time, and I get it. But I keep telling y'all, man, rock with the team. Just the goal is just to continue to know why we keep failing. That's what's important. To continue to know why we keep failing. That's the only thing that's important. Because you can't control anything else. You know, and let me tell you what I've done. I've made this a game. And what is the game that I'm playing? All right, do I know ball? The game of do you know ball? How is the game played? You evaluate everything you see, and you make bold predictions off of what you believe. And how do you judge if you win in the game? You allow time to tell. I'm an all-pro in this game at this point. Some of y'all all pros in this game. That's why you watch me. Because most of y'all agree with most of my takes, and we've been right too many times. We all pros in the game. The problem is, man, there's too many practice squad fans that we got to contend with. We all pros, baby. We top 100 every year. But we got to deal with these practice squad players that keep getting called up to the roster. So I had to make this a game, you know? So what was the game? Hey, instead of just rooting and being excited and just pumping everybody up every week, only way I can keep it 100 is telling the truth, analyzing the game, telling y'all what the real problems are. This is what I believe. Don't make me right, but we allow time to tell that. And we've been like, let's just call it what it is. We've been right. They still out here arguing, trying to hold on to hope. CB said, y'all said Tua wouldn't be here, though. Yeah, we did. That ain't about the X's and O's of the game. We just figured that this team would at least be smart enough to move on. But we haven't. So we make new predictions that we just too dumb to do the right thing. And we got to wait it out. I told y'all you're going to have one more year after this. I already told y'all this is a 7-year sentence. This is a 7-year prison bid. They hate when I talk about it, but it's true. It's a 7-year prison bid. And I'm telling you, once I completed year 4, I got encouraged. You know, it's like going to jail. You know, I ain't been there, but it's like, you know, from what you know, getting locked up and you had those sleepless nights and, you know, you're just sad for being there for and never really cope. But once you done did 4 years and you got a 7-year bid, it's like, hey man, I'm on the upside now. I'm on the upside of it now. Hey, let me finish out these 3 years, man. Knock these out and get out of here. And now I got a year and 8 months left. I got a year and 8 months left. Now, I do meet the appeal board in February. I'm up for probation. Hey, parole, probation, whatever. I do sit in I got an appeal on file, but I don't know. It ain't looking strong. But I do. I do meet with the parole board in February. But here's the deal. Based off of my salary cap, I can even finish serving my sentence and don't look over my shoulder. Or I can go see the parole board next year and get parole and then have probation for 10 years. I got decisions to make, man. But I ain't got to make it to February. So got to figure out if I want to just finish my bid or do I want to, go on probation and parole. But it's 10 years probation. Got to figure this out, man. Because that dead cap. That's what it is. So I'm content. I'm like, hey, I done already did majority of my sentence. But there is prison reform happening right now. There is prison reform. So why does that matter? Because they might replace the warden. And the new warden might come in and let off a whole bunch of people like me and you on good behavior. We might get out early on good behavior. I don't know, man. Put in a word to the judge sign a release. Hey, that's a possibility too. But that's our reality. This is why you don't see me. It's go another year. Now I'll go back and forth with people and get all pumped up. If we play a bad game, I go at it. But this don't bother me no more. Hey man, and listen, and hey, it's just we using analogies. Truth is, I took the charge. I ain't even do it. I took the charge. And they out here trying to tell me I ain't gonna have no street credibility when I get out. I took the charge. I took the charge. All the homies did it. I told them not to, and I took the charge. I should have snitched on all of them. I should have snitched on every one of them. Got me in here. And they still out there talking. Oh, my gosh, man. And they still out there acting up. They didn't even use it as a lifeline to say, let me get right. They still out there acting up. Free TD, man. Free TD, man. Oh, my gosh, man. What is that? That's a catch, man. It's all good, though, man. I'm going to finish my bid. I'm going to finish my bid with my head held high. Get out. They call me OG. It still don't mean nothing. Glenn said, you are sentenced for another 30 months. 30, Glenn? Glenn, don't do that. You basically saying I done committed a lot of infractions in here. And they extended my time a little bit, the board. No. 30 is wild, Glenn. 30 months, that's 2.5 years. Give me my 2. I don't want them extra few months. Oh, that's going to be a drop pass. They're not going to give him that. They're not going to give him that. Hit that like button, man. But I'm good with it, man. At the end of the day, here's the reality for the Miami Dolphins. And this is going to be a tough reality. A lot of people don't want to hear it because they big Tua fans. I get it. Nothing wrong with you being a big Tua fan. But here's our reality. You love Tua, which you have a right to, and that's actually a good thing. You want to see him succeed in the NFL. And he's done well in the NFL, if you ask me. But injuries really did hurt him. But for an organization, you got to be better than good enough to not be good enough. And Tua is only good enough not to be good enough. That's who he is. Can he have top 10 moments? Yeah. Yeah, he can. But will he be top 10? No, he won't. He will never move the stick to where he can carry the team when things aren't good around him. He can make up the difference. It just won't happen. And until you get one of those kind of guys, you're already at a massive disadvantage. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. You still can figure out a way to try to make it happen, but you're playing this game where the odds are so slim to none. It's possible, but that possibility is 3%, 2%, 1%. It's crazy to me. And part of the problem is we actually do have a lot of ball knowers that love Tua and think he's it. But they're not critical thinkers. Like, you can know ball, but not be a critical thinker. And that's the problem. You thinking everything starts and ends on the field. In today's NFL, the game is bigger than what happens on the field. It's also what happens off the field. It's what happens in the front office, every decision that's made, the type of personnel you bring in. It's not just when you line it up and get in those trenches and hike that ball and what you do. Some of the stuff you do on the field can already be predicted by what you do off of it. Some of it, you know it before you even go into the show. You know in practice before you even go in the show what you are. That's the reality. So we got a whole bunch of guys who study this game, know the game, but they don't know the game. All they know is the game on the field. They don't know the game that correlates on and off the field and how they interact with each other. Then there's a third element with the capital, the money that's involved. They're not analytical thinkers. They just say, hey, this guy is good enough. You might be right. He is good enough. But you ain't paying attention to the makeup of the team to know that you can't hire an elite offensive line. You can't hire an elite top 5 defense, historic defense. You can't have the best run game in the entire league. Something is going to lack. Now, if you have all those things, then the probability of that guy having success is greater, but you're looking for something that you can only have on a temporary basis that is not sustainable. It's not even sustainable. That rare thing that you want, just like Baltimore with Flacco, they won a Super Bowl off of some historic things around him, but it's never sustainable. You don't think about those things. But again, there ain't a single thing wrong with you wanting that guy to be the guy and succeed. But you have to understand what that comes with. It comes with a probability that's not even worth it. But as a fan, nothing wrong with you wanting us to pursue it. And it also comes with, even if you accomplish it, it's not sustainable. It's just not. Now, I've been looking for 5 years now on things that show me, you know what? I believe he's enough now because this is what I see. And all Tua got to do is one thing. All he got to do is one thing that can change all that, but he is yet to do it. Therefore, it leads me to believe he can't do it. It's to play excellent football in the biggest moments, even if the team loses, right? Play excellent football in the biggest moments when it matters most, regardless of the conditions, regardless of what's around him. Your team can suck around you. They could drop every pass. But as long as you threw it on the money and they dropped it and everything around you legitimately was the issue, all good. All good with that. But we don't get that. We get contributions to the foolery. We get contributions to the bad play that has nobody to blame but himself. Just like Jalen Hurts. They lost that first Super Bowl. He balled out. Oh, this is the guy we got to keep building around. And he came back and he won that second one and played almost a flawless game. Oh, the defense won that. The defense was excellent, right? But he has shown that I'm not going to be the liability on this team, though. And no matter the circumstance, therefore, I may not be what others consider elite, but I show up in the big moments. So regardless, I can be built around. You can win with me. So this notion, oh, Tua is better than Hurts. No, he's not. You are judged on the moments when you are called on the most. And Jalen Hurts in those moments are like, it ain't even close. It's leaps and bounds better. That's why Justin Herbert takes a hit from me now. Justin Herbert's more talented than Tua, but Justin Hurts, he ain't in no biggest moments. He don't show up as much either. Now, in the regular season, there are some toe-to-toe games. He balls out versus the Chiefs or a good team. But in the playoffs and stuff, he takes a hit with me too. See, and this is the stuff right here I be talking about. CB83 said Hurts just has a better team. Really? I urge everybody who believes that to go watch the Super Bowl game. What you never recognize is Hurts is out there running for his life on half of the plays. The man get flushed out of the pocket by the Chiefs on almost every play. It was a whole game of Hurts operating outside of the pocket. O-line was literally getting abused. That big, beautiful O-line by Philly was getting murked by the Chiefs. It didn't matter because Hurts made it do what it do regardless. Yeah, but the defense held their offense down. The offense still got to score points. What if Hurts was as bad as Mahomes? You might have had a whole different outcome in the whole game. If Hurts would have played like Mahomes in that game, man, the Chiefs might have won another Super Bowl. Let Hurts have had the 2 or 3 turnovers Mahomes had. Recognize that. Touchdown, Miami. Somebody said in the chat. I don't see it. I guess we about to score. We at the 7-yard line. Nice run. Ain't no TD exaggerating. Not only did that O-line flush Hurts out the pocket the whole game, but they did a great job against Saquon Barkley too. Oh, Saquon Barkley getting $120. Oh, I got him 140. Like the over-under for Barkley was in the 120s. They held that man to like 70 yards on a ton of carries. Chiefs did their job versus the run. We're going to eliminate that run game. We ain't going to let you beat us deep. Let's see what Hurts can do. And he showed up, and he did it. He did it. Give that man his credit. Y'all love discrediting players just to credit another one. It ain't going to work. It's not going to work. Tua has accuracy, TD. Yeah, we know. For 10 or 11 games a year. And the further in the year we get, the less of that he has. It's always Tua. Yeah, CB, of course. Just like it was Tannehill, just like it was Matt Moore, just like it was Beck. It was all these guys. Like there's one common denominator, not having an elite quarterback for all those years. Were we complaining like this when we had an elite quarterback? When the last time we had an elite quarterback, and you tell me, did we at least see some success? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Help me out in the chat. When is the last time the Miami Dolphins had some elite success? And what did they have then that we don't have now? Well, let's find out. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. See, it's what I mean. Thinking, like using your brain to analyze and critical thinking. The easiest way to do this, because we have, matter of fact, you should take this as gospel, because we have a large sample size. I can see if we had 3 to 5 years, but that ain't a good sample size. We got 26 years of a sample size. So tell me, when we were successful for like a 10-year stretch, what do we have then that the next 26 years we didn't have? Y'all got to help me, because I don't know. Y'all help me. What did we have then that we haven't had in the last 25 years? Please. Please. The game is so complicated, yet so simple. And some of y'all are fighting against the most simplest notion in today's NFL. That position, if you don't got a guy, you need one. If you don't have a top 7 quarterback, a lot of people say top 10. I'm one of these people that say top 7. If you don't have a top 7 quarterback, you need one. Yeah, well, that's 75% of the league. And that's why 75% of the league isn't perpetually in the big games. It's the race to getting one. Now, here's the good thing about the NFL, the brand of the NFL, they're shifting towards that top 7 being top 10, 12, because one thing y'all ain't noticing, there are more better quarterbacks starting to emerge. The number of great quarterbacks are starting to grow. People aren't thinking about that too. So instead of you having 4 to 5 in the league, you're starting to get into that 8 to 12 range. 10-ish, but yeah, but recognize that it's growing. Remember when it was Manning, Brady, Roethlisberger, and maybe like 2 more of like the top of the top 10, like 5 quarterbacks. Now you can rattle off a list of about 10 that, yeah, I think you can build around that and win the Super Bowl. It's getting greater. The body of the NFL is getting better at that position. Rodgers, yeah, you're right. I said Big Ben because, you know, the Super Bowls and again, I wasn't even like the biggest fan of Big Ben, but he was good enough to be good enough. That's kind of how I don't put Ben up there with the other guys, but I do put him good enough to be good enough instead of good enough not to be good enough. Matt Ryan's good enough not to be good enough, even with that superstar year he had. Drew Brees, yeah. But what I'm saying right now, go through the league, man. Go through the league. AFC alone got about 4 or 5. Ben was a beast, TD. Come on. Yeah. But, you know, and I'm skewing that. Here's why. Because the mobility factor, he was still great. But, yeah, I mean, the mobility factor wasn't – it wasn't there for me. But back to the point at hand. What about Eli? No. Eli had a run game and a historic version of a defense and 2 lucky throws. So prove it once again, back to my point, it can happen. It's just not sustainable. So they had that little window where it was happening. But Eli also wasn't a reason they were losing. He wasn't contributing to losses either. See, that's the thing you got to remember about Eli too. He wasn't a liability in the games, even though to me, Eli was not special like that, but he wasn't a liability. And that's what I keep trying to get across to y'all. Every time we go into these big playoff games or end of the season and we sit here and we talk about injuries in the cold weather, man, the only thing I'm looking at, I don't care nothing about no injuries and no weather. How did that guy look? How did he look? And every single time, the answer is bad. Not no, it was average. It's bad. So that's the difference too. Keep preaching that to y'all. It's all about in those moments. I don't care if you lose. How do you look in the loss? Did you help your team lose? Were you a part of the problem? And all you got to do is not be a part of the problem. And here's the funny thing. What I've come to learn is when you're not a part of the problem at that position, 9 times out of 10, you win. That's why it be on them to me. Oh, the team sucked. There were flags. There were this. There were that. Everybody was acting up. Oh, my gosh, man. They sucked, man. The whole team was bad. We lost by 4. The whole team was bad. Was the quarterback bad with him? Yeah, he was bad too. But if you go back and look at his mistakes and you just fix those, you still could have won despite everybody else's badness. Nobody think about that. You lose a big game by 3. Your quarterback threw 2 picks, but everybody was bad. Do you know that one guy? I know we like blaming everybody else, but that one guy, if he would have just not been bad, regardless of what was bad around him, we would have won actually. Nobody think like that. Nobody think like that. Nobody think like that. Not nobody, but most people won't even let that cross their mind. Well, you can't put it all on him. You're right. But if he would have fixed his, we wouldn't have cared about putting it on nobody. Like, and this is my point. Did you hear anybody when Patrick Mahomes had the two worst tackles in the NFL when they won a Super Bowl and they were just getting bullied off the edge? Patrick Mahomes was running for his life, making plays anyway. Did you hear anybody after they won the Super Bowl complaining about them? Yeah, they still replaced them next year. They replaced both them jokers next year. But do you hear anybody was whining about it? No. Wasn't even worth the conversation. Now, if they would have lost, they would have been the talk of the town. But their quarterback didn't allow that to be an excuse, and he still ball out, and they still win. Nobody even really think about that. Joe Burrow goes to a Super Bowl with one of the worst O-lines in the league, and the defense wasn't great either. The man got sacked 10 times in the AFC Championship game or the divisional game, and still won. Because I remember that. I never forget. I was literally in the room streaming that game live. I remember that game, and I said, it's halftime now, and I'm a little disappointed in Joe Burrow. He's going to tell me who he really is when he comes back out. They are blitzing him, and he keeps looking for the big play, and the O-line is horrible. But I think he's still missing easy opportunities. The whole second half, Joe Burrow dinked and dunked the heck out of him, just made the quick adjustment. All right, blitz coming from there, 6 yards, let's go. Blitz coming from there, 5 more yards, let's go, first down. And just like the man was digging, he was hitting his hots. It's what you want to give me, then I'll take it. I'll do the right thing. I'm not going to wait and try to set Chase up. And it got them, and he still was getting sacked sometimes, and it got him to a Super Bowl. He said, you know what? I'm trying to make a big play. I'm not helping my team. Let me help them and just do what's right. Let me show that if there's a problem, it's not on me. And he did his thing. And he was mistake-free for the rest of that game, just killing them with the quick passes. Then all of a sudden they stopped with the blitzes. The D-line got tired. Now he done opened this game up. Now it's over. To a Super Bowl off of it. Went to a Super Bowl. Reading the defense, making the right reads. He said, I'm not going to be a reason why we lose. And as soon as that happened, they won. They won. Miami trying to set Reek up too much. That's the problem. Yeah, I mean, I've been said that. See, I've been told people. This is why I also told in Q, you know I've said this a million times. I said a Tyreek going for 2,000 is a disaster for us. But it's our system. And then they tried to get out of that last year, and that was not successful. The problem in Miami, we don't run an offense. We don't run excuse me. Take that back. We don't run a system. We run an offense. Let that soak in, okay? We don't run a system. We run an offense. A system, anybody can plug and play, do your job, and bam. We run an offense which has individuals who are highlighted and predicated. Tyreek, okay? This the play we gonna run. Tyreek, you need to be at this receiver group because I want to come to you here. Like, this is another thing y'all don't realize. Mike McDaniel can call a play, and Tyreek can be outside because we want to take a shot on this one. He can call the exact same play and say, you know what? They're taking away the deep. We need to take advantage of the middle. He can call the exact same play. But he going to move Tyreek from the outside and put him on the inside because now we're going into the middle. No. Just put him wherever, just like Madden. You know how Madden, you hit the triggers and it shows you the play and which route is the main route. That's what we do is say, Tyreek, just follow the main route. Follow the main route. You're going to be the guy. Instead of hiking the ball, looking at the defense, and this is the thing about quarterback play. This is why I be all up on Tua about the quarterback play. People be like, what do you know about ball? Well, this is what I do know. Here's what I do know. There's different thought processes and ways to process. Some people already know where they're going with the ball. Pre-snap, right? All right. Let me get this motion. Okay, they're in zone, so I should have this and that. See, that motion telling me automatically I should have this and that. These are what I want to work. If he does this, I'll do that. Let me work this right here. Let me work the right side over here. Because I recognize with the motion, I sent the guy out, brought him back. Okay, this is zone. Okay, in zone, I should be working this right here. That linebacker stays, bam. If the linebacker goes, bam. Okay, this is what I'm going to work. All right, hike. Reading the linebacker, making a decision. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. This is what our offense is. And sometimes they got a third wrinkle in it. 1-2. Whoa, they got both. Whoa, what the wheels should be. That's what our offense is. This is why we cut the field off. When it go like that, they stop running their routes over there. They already know what this play is. Now, sometimes I'm going to go this way, but I'll just do this to fake it. Never have intention to come over here, and then I blindly throw it that way. But what tells you you're really running a system is when pre-snap, you identify those same reads. Okay, I know where I want to go. But when you hike the ball, it's also a read. It's also a read. And I'm not cutting off this side of the field. I'm back to pass. I'm noticing what's in front of me. I'm seeing where people are moving. I know the routes in my head. This is what I got. Ooh, the safety's coming downhill. I didn't project that. I knew where I wanted pre-snap, but when I hiked the ball and I took my step back, the safety's coming up. Oh my gosh. I see that. I got that one-on-one on the go on the route over there. I was going to work this and wait to see, but I'm looking at the whole field. There's more to it. There's not just let me work this action. No, let me work the field. I know I got this action. Hike, I'm working the field. And if certain indicators ain't there, then I'm going to my options. We got to stop cutting half the field off to try to let's just focus on. Y'all don't understand. As much as y'all say the offense is complex, it may be complex and so much is going on, but it's simplistic. You're not having to read the whole field in this offense. You're determining if it's man or zone, and then you're working, okay, this is man, so I want to work this now because I got the trips action over here. Things going to fade. I got the slant on the back end. Hike, look right, come back, slant. Like, people just don't understand this. We do not work the full field. Like when Joe Burrow and them back to pass, they back there bouncing, and you see they are like this back there. Yeah, there's a few situational 3rd and 7 hike, back to pass, they working a comeback route. Yeah, we get those. But when your whole offense is predicated on working that basic stuff like that, no, man, it's just not good. And that's what we are. It's too simplistic. And when they take away the 3 little simplistic options you have, it's a disaster. It's disaster city. Is disaster city. But hey, it is what it is. We got another year or two. And hopefully it does something and shock all of us. Hopefully they figure out the wrinkle or two and call it at the right time that gets the job done. That's all we can hope for, man. That's what we're hoping for. Another. You don't want that truly, TD. Another what? What do you mean? You got to elaborate, Q. Another what? What part of what you're responding to? You see the interview where Tua had to stop himself from saying he throws to spots. No, another year of same offense. But it's all you're gonna get, probably. That's the problem. It's all you're gonna get. See, I think McDaniel feels like, no, we'll run the same offense. We just gotta call it better and figure out how to balance it better. You know, maybe sometimes when I called a throw, I should have put a run there. Simplistic. I doubt for one bit he thinks that his whole system needs to change. You just got to add in different wrinkles. It's all under the same system because you built to take advantage of certain areas, but teams can also focus on taking away those areas. You can add all the wrinkles you want. I'm gonna give you an example. Here's a wrinkle they added. Teams start taking away the deep ball, hike the ball, they bail, stuff the middle, beat us outside. So I saw a play in training camp, and I said, I like that wrinkle, but it's only gonna last for so long. Let's see if they use it in the regular season. Before you knew it, week 1, last year, week 1, go watch the film. Tyreek does the same thing I saw in training camp. I said, I'm going to look out for that eventually. He goes in motion from one side of the field to the other, running a wheel route. You know how we run that wheel route and we go? We either go outside or we go streaking, not over the middle, but towards the middle instead of a crosser. That wheel route can either go or go over like towards the middle of the field. And here's what that wheel route did. It used to have 3 options. Now it has 4. One option was to go. One was streaking across the intermediate middle. And one was intermediate middle, stop at like by 20 yards and turn around. McDaniel added the wrinkle of send the wheel route, stop at the sticks and turn around, just like a comeback route, 10 yards. First game, he did it. I said, oh, bam, that wrinkle worked too. First down. Then DB starts saying, oh, okay, that's a nice little one there. I don't need to bail as much. McDaniel ran it again. We got it again. He ran it again. We got it again. After that, they start jumping on it. I remember one time it was almost a pick 6, but they dropped it. I didn't see it again the whole season. These wrinkles can help, but it's only for a certain amount of time because it's still in the essence of the same system. Now you got corners saying, okay, I just got to determine if he's going to stop at the sticks or not. So what do? You jump the sticks and the safety come down for the stop. And the back end goes middle. And like, go watch the film. You'll see a lot of shifting. When Tyreek goes in motion, you'll see the defense sometimes shift. You'll see the outside stay home, the safety stay out for the sit down or the deep, and then the other safety take middle third. All that's done. And you know Tua from the beginning, hike. All right, which one we got here? He already over there. They're not worried about behind him. That's why that safety can creep middle third, and they can cover it all. It's still the same essence. It worked at first, a new wrinkle, but then just rotate everybody now. So defenses are adding new wrinkles to what we're doing now. Channing Tindall hurt. Mm. Yeah, offense all Tyreek. And then when you don't throw it to Tyreek, Tua don't trust nobody else. You saw that last year. Rarely got it to him. Did not get it to him as much as they used to. But they're going to go back to smash mouth trying to force it this year. We just got to hope that there's not as many turnovers. The thing about Miami, where they move the ball when they're at their best, just keep on throwing these little 7-yard sit downs, quick slants, quick seams, and catch the defense on a run stop and hit the quick, with the quick pass. And we'll always put up some numbers and have a little bit of success, but that ain't gonna matter against the best teams. Best teams be all over all of it. All over it. Well, where's my cord? Tua has had a 100 rating the last 3 years. It's not hard to do. Whenever you're in a system where you're throwing high rated passes, like highly successful passes, like passes that go 5 to 7 yards and keep striking them, it's going to go up there. Like, we have to stop thinking that passer ratings and stuff like that tell you if a quarterback's good or not. We have to stop doing that. And I get it, because that's what all the people who rebut it, that's all they have to go to. It's not what would determine if you're a great quarterback or not. Now, it'll determine whether if you stink or not. And Tua don't stink. You're not going to put up 100 passer rating if you stink. You're not going to have that for a season. You're not. But to think that that determines whether you're one of the best in the league or not at all. All you got to do is have a higher completion percentage and throw some touchdowns, have some weapons. Look at the pass today. Look at the pass today. He threw a pass for 3 yards that went for 25 in a touchdown. That'll skyrocket your rating. But a guy who throws a 22-yarder over the middle in tight double coverage, bang, bang, first and goal from the 3, that's 10 times way more impressive. But Tua's going to have a higher passer rating. That 3-yard pass that ended up with 25 after is going to have a higher passer rating than that absolute difficult dime that was just thrown 22 yards in double coverage, splitting 2 defenders. And not saying Tua hasn't had throws like that either, but his numbers, they're going to be high, his rating. And once again, people can't be hypocrites either. No, don't hate on Tua. Having 100 is like makes you one of the best. Yeah, Tannehill had it for 2 years in a row in Tennessee with what was around him. You throw a screen to Derrick Henry that popped for 60 in a TD. Yeah. And he made a lot of great throws that year down the field. But a high passer rating ain't unique to just great quarterbacks. And a matter of fact, the great quarterbacks, a lot of them hang around in the 93 to 96 range because they also take more shots because their arm allows them to take more risks. And it's a lower probability throw. It's the statistic game that I used to tell y'all about. If I'm an elite quarterback and I throw a pass that the league averages only make it 40% of the time, but I threw it at 70. And I don't throw many 5-yarders. but Tua throws way more intermediate passes, and it's more short passes at 70%. They rate us the same. Ewers in. All right. We just got to finish the game out strong. 3rd and 2 coming up. Yeah, we should secure this game. Go ahead and get some points and finish it up. And there we go, going into the season. 2 weeks. TD Skyler look good so far. You want him back? I would love to have Skylar Thompson back. The only problem is I don't want him back operating this system. Skylar Thompson can operate a pro-style system, not this Mike McDaniel cheap motion type, quick throw system. He don't need that. He need play action, max protect, throwing the football downfield, outside the numbers. That's what Skylar needs. This system was never going to work for him. TD Ewers 4 for 4 right now. Yeah. He got a lot of cushion on the outside. Another handoff. 2 yards, 3, maybe even 4 yards. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and long. TD, what is more valuable? Oh, it disappeared. Let me see. TD, what is more valuable in an elite QB? Play extension or mental process? More valuable? Yeah, let me answer that by saying this, okay? I'm gonna go with mental processing, but when I say mental processing, I gotta understand what you mean by mental processing. Pre-snap or post-snap or both, or calling your protections because you can read what they're about to do and see what your risk and your threats. So, like Tom Brady, let me put it like this. Tom Brady is a perfect example. Mental processing is more valuable because his mental processing can help him avoid having to extend the play. He can get to the line of scrimmage, identify the mic, and then see the threats. Okay, if they sent the corner blitz right here, that could be devastating. And I got one in the slot, and he's playing man press. That's not good. Let me flex him out a few more feet, or let me bring him in because I'm going to eliminate him from this route and put him next to me, or send him in motion, see if that guy follows. And if he stays there, I do have a threat. Now I'm communicating with my line, protect left or whatever it may be. You see what I'm saying? So extending a play, screw all that. I'm Tom Brady. I got mental processing. I see what's going on. I see my threats. I see a defensive play call that can crush what we're doing right now based off of their alignment. I see it. So it's going to be mental processing in that sense. Now, if you're only talking about mental processing post-snap, make a decision, oh no, then I'm going to go with extending plays. Because mental processing can be all there, but nothing open. But if I have the ability to extend the play, something can come open. Or I could just make a play myself. So there's levels to this. There's levels to it. It's how you're looking at it. Most of these quarterbacks ain't thinking about their threats at the line of scrimmage. They only focus on who I think gonna be open. They're not thinking about their threats at the line. They're not going to the line and saying, okay, do I have any threat that can come and really rock me or create pressure on me right here? They're not doing that. They coming to the line, getting everybody lined up. Okay, everybody lined up. All right, let me figure out what they in from the basic level. Send the motion or whatever. That's all. They're not doing that, man. Come on, man. This is why Brady ran a lot of hurry up too. After the play, calling it, telling people they get to the line. He still got 24 seconds on the clock. Now he's calming it down, looking at the defense, talking to his line a little bit, making sure the running back, hey, there go to Mike. All right. Looking at his threats. And now let me process the field. Pre-snap, post-snap. Like, that ain't happening anymore. And this ain't a Tua thing. This is 80% of even the great quarterbacks in the league right now, they not doing that. But some of them have play extension ability, improvisation. So that's what makes up for it. Oh, that threat that I didn't see coming. I'm out of that. Let me find something. Extending plays. So there's trade-offs, man. There are trade-offs. The closest thing you have to everything is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, and more so Lamar. That's the closest you have to everything. And remember, Lamar wouldn't have been in the conversation until the last 2 years. He showed everybody, no, my arm is a threat. Oh, big hit. Nah, that's a fumble, man. Catch, bam. I get it. It's close. Hurts had to go to Oklahoma to learn. That is one of the most underrated comments I've seen in a long time. And he said, I blame Nick Saban. He never produced the QB that ran pro-style offense. Bro, you just said something everybody need to pay attention to. You are so correct. He did have to go to Oklahoma to learn how to run a pro-style system, understanding how to actually read his hots, his every sign that you got to read on the field, his protections. Nick Saban literally said in an interview, I don't even teach it because the game now is get rid of the ball quick. I don't even teach it. These guys don't know their 1, 2, 3 protection. Nick Saban literally said that in an interview. Yeah, we don't even teach those. These guys don't know the game like that anymore. I mean, it's gotten so, and I don't blame them at Alabama. You also don't need to know your protections because you got the best O-line in the country. But that also tell you don't know what you got at that position coming out of Alabama. You do not know if you got a guy or not. And this ain't me making anything up. Nick Saban in an interview literally said it himself. These quarterbacks in the NFL, we don't even teach it. We don't even teach it. We make it simple. And that's a symptom of the luxury that they have to not have to teach it. They don't have to teach it. You get the best protection in the country. Why am I going to waste my time on that element? We got some of the best receivers in the country. Ain't that much reading of the field that they need to do either. You're going to identify somebody that beat their guy by 5 yards every play. I got you, Jay Pagan. We're going to beat Buffalo, bro. We're going to beat them. Bryce Young won the Heisman. Yeah, a lot. Exactly. Everybody tell me the quarterback Jones had better numbers than Tua from Alabama. This is like the ultimate proof. You don't need to be elite at Alabama when you have the red carpet at your feet. But you're going to put up numbers no matter what. Stats at Alabama is a given because it's simple, it's easy. Now, maybe you may get caught in a year where Nick Saban want to lean more on the run, and they're going to do that so well that maybe you are a quarterback that don't have to air it out. But if he see you can throw the football, he going to throw the football, you're going to put up stats. You have the easiest go in the country, or top 3 easiest go in the country if you play for Alabama, because you're going to have a top 5 O-line, top 5 receiving core. That's a given. And we use that as, oh, this guy is great. You don't know what you got. He just looked good in Bama. But tell me the quarterback that didn't look good in Bama. They always talk about Jalen Hurts at Bama. He led them there, didn't he? Wasn't he the one who got him there because he was having a bad game and got replaced in a big game? He wasn't good at Alabama. Man, Hurts was good at Alabama too. Every quarterback is good at Alabama. Mac Jones made the NFL because he went to Alabama. Bryce Young. Like, come on, man. But to the homie who made that comment, that's pretty dope. Because I didn't even think about that. Hurts, him going to Oklahoma is what got him to another level. That was big time. It made all the difference. My boy, an Alabama fan, said Jones was better in Bama than Tua. His numbers were better. His overall play at Bama was better. Mac was that dude at Alabama. Go look at the numbers. Hate to say it, but we're in for a long, painful season. I don't know. I'm going to reserve that for a few weeks, man. Now, we lose to the Colts. Yeah, that'd be a tough one. That'll be a tough one. But I think we'll be fine. I'm not going to think any other way. But I think we'll be fine. Let's take it 1 week at a time and see if this team gets better and better and progress as we go along. That's the important thing. We shall see. What's up, Rick Diaz? I'm good, man. I had a rough week this week. That's why I really haven't been streaming unless I had to and obligations and stuff. But a little bit under the weather. But I was straight. Few symptoms here and there, but I'm on the better side now. So yeah, I'm all good. CB said, "Doom and gloom, woof, woof, woof." So the Wolf Pack. Yeah, man. CB, our performance for the last 5 years has been doom and gloom. The Miami Dolphins have been doom and gloom for the last 5 years. You are correct, sir. I'm a Bama fan. Mac was flawless. Hey, you don't have to tell me. I was sitting right over here trying to tell people why Tua wasn't it. And look at Mac Jones. I've been telling them. I was saying it way back then. Mac Jones made a Pro Bowl, just like Tyler Huntley. But I get it. Like, Miami's had the perfect storm of thinking we got a guy. We know how this story ends every time. McDaniels has been here how many years? 3? This is McDaniel's 4th year. He's been here 3 years. We're trying to hold them off, but they driving. Miami better have 2 ties in preseason. Play action. Good tackle. All right. Second and 7. How many years has he had the playoffs? 2 years. 2 years he's gone to the playoffs. Another handoff. First down. That was a bad give up on the corner in his blocking. I don't know. It's possible for this franchise to have a tough coach to build a team here. 40 years frustrating to see mediocrity. Most of the fandom put people wonder why it's hard to buy into the hopes. Yeah, I agree. But we need a tough coach. And the first sign of one they got, they abandoned them right away because there was friction. They couldn't stand it. Holding on the offense, bring it back. All right, back to 1st and 20. All right, here we go for the 43-yard line, 1st and 20. Hands it off up the middle for 4.5 yards. Charger. Yeah. Yep. I can use this. It used to look like mine. All right, they get some yards, about 8 or 9, maybe even 10. 3rd and 6 coming up. I don't know why Waller didn't play. He was dressed. It's crazy. CB says, so he's missed the playoffs 1 time out of 3 years. In 2 of those seasons, 2 have missed over 5 games. Yeah, you are correct, CB. I guess I'm trying to figure out what the point is you're making. Oh, picked off. That's game. Hopefully it's no penalty because there was contact. All right, we're in field goal range already. That'll do it. But yeah, CB, he's made the playoffs twice. He's only missed it 1 time. Yeah. Maybe your point is that makes him a good coach to you, or that we've been successful or something. No, that ain't how that works. We've had 25 plus years of non-success. And we've gone to the playoffs 2 or 3 times in that before that. That ain't what we're looking for. You know how that make me feel? That made me feel like, Oh, the NFL is now going to allow 25 teams to make the playoffs. If you make it, is that success? Is that success? We made the playoffs because the NFL literally added an extra game and an extra seed to the playoff picture. This is why Flores didn't get in with 10 wins, but Mike McDaniel did. Simple math there. Simple math. And don't come with that. Yeah, but McDaniel won 11 games before an extra game in the season. McDaniel has not had a solid run in Miami. Here's what a lot of people don't realize, CB, and I'm glad you're exposing this right now. Almost any team in the NFL can buy a playoff berth. All you got to do is go get you Teron Armstead, a Tyreek Hill, have you some high price corners and just buy it. Anybody can go spend some money and make themselves a wild card team at a minimum. Plenty of teams load up and go to a wild card and get smoked. It's not act like we just coach better or anything like that. What is that? Shallow out there fighting. You're opening up a whole nother rabbit hole, TD. No, I'm just saying you can buy, like Flores did it with nothing. And Mike McDaniel brings in 5 to 6 of some of the best players in the league and win the same amount of games or one more. And we're saying, well, that's success. That I would say that's a great run. What? Like, make it make sense. Come on, man. Said TD won't drop the link. I can't drop the link because I gotta, as soon as the game is over, I have to do my post game with Bleacher. McDaniel invested in offensive players. I agree. But that's not act like coaching just became the difference maker. The talent that was added to this offense got us one more win. And that was the difference maker. But we're saying McDaniels is like made us something. Like what? No. A solid run ain't good enough, CB. See, that's the problem. You're living in solid run as being good enough. That's what you're doing. And then you say rookie head coach making the playoffs and back-to-back seasons is solid. We haven't progressed. They only made the playoffs because they added one game and a seed for you. And here's the kicker to it all. He's starting to regress. He's starting to regress. Come on, man. I'll do you one better. Man, you would have gave Flores this roster the last few years, we probably would have won 12 plus games. Would have been tougher. With or without Tua. We'd have probably won away by now. I don't know if we would have had the pedigree in the playoffs with that quarterback, but we'd have won more games. You get Flores, Tyreek Hill, Teron, all these guys. Come on, man. Y'all got to stop this mess. It's crazy to me. People can literally even out of their mouth say, "Oh, if Flores had this talent, he wouldn't have been better." Oh, but it was okay to win 10 games with no talent. It was okay to win 10 games with no talent. But if he'd have had more talent, he wouldn't have won no more. Make it make sense. He could have had Brady and Burrow. Yeah, by cheating, right? He could have bent the rules and had Brady and Burrow. Okay. All right. I'll give you that. Shame on Flores. You should have cheated. Yeah. African-American head coach being given an opportunity should have took that chance. Yeah. Flores could have coached up what we drafted for him. He was. And I'll do you one better. Can you tell me what McDaniels has coached up that we drafted? Can you tell me what Mike McDaniel has coached up that we drafted? Please. Pretty please. That's your assignment. I remember Flores took some no-name corners and made them names. Nick Needham's and all of those guys. Please. I'm still waiting. Who has Mike McDaniel coached up that he drafted? Come on, man. Flores couldn't keep a staff. Players said it. He ruined relationships. How many defensive coordinators has Mike McDaniel had? Huh? Did he not make some adjustments on the O-line as well with the staff after the first year? Oh, okay. All right. I'm just trying to make sure we're on an even playing field here. I'm trying to understand it all. That's all. I don't know why you named Tua. You said who he drafted. He didn't draft Tua. You said it. I didn't make the rules. You made the rules. You said who did Flores didn't develop anybody he drafted. Who has Mike McDaniel developed that he drafted? And is he developed? All right, let's stop, man. Let's stop because I'm about to get up out of here, man. First and goal, 21 seconds. I know they want to try to get in that end zone. That's why they still playing. For guys that's not even going to make the team. Let me set up this post-game stream. What's this? All right. Post game. We got another W song. You know what? I can't even really play it. I got to figure out, maybe I got to speed it up or slow it down. But they gave me a copyright last week for playing the W song. It never been an issue in the past, but they gave me a little copyright strike for it, which was crazy. So I got to figure that out. All right. The game is over. man. Hit that like button as well. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. The next 2 weeks, we got a lot of shows coming up. We're going to start getting on our schedule. Not next week, but the week after. But we're going to do more shows this week. But next week, we start our schedule. It's a full schedule all week for the whole football season. So get ready for that. Got an official sponsor for it as well. We'll talk about that as well. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm about to get out of here, but I'm going to do the post-game show on here as well, just not this stream. I'll fire up another one, all right? Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Fins up no matter what. Dolphins get a win. Hey, we got a lot to talk about, though. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. I'm out.